been telling you to floss, we've been telling you to brush, and I apologize in advance, but I'm going to add one more thing to that. You have to scrape your tongue. Unfortunately, that's reality in oral hygiene. The tongue, think of the tongue as a carpet of mushrooms, and underneath all those mushrooms is this whole other world of things that can collect there. We eat a lot of spicy foods that are very fine, a lot of processed foods, and all that stuff can get caught underneath that little world underneath the tops of the mushrooms. And the only way to get to that is by scraping your tongue. As you know, that's one source of bad breath. So if you're worried about bad breath, halitosis, even staining of your tongue, sometimes you'll laugh out loud and people will say, why does that person have a brown tongue? So you need to brush your tongue. I would recommend once or twice a week. In the beginning, maybe once a day, and eventually you won't have to do that often. But a clean tongue is part of having a clean mouth. There are several tongue scrapers available. Dr. Tongues has a stainless steel one. It works well. It's easy to clean. There's some plastic ones. These are the ones that we hand out in the practice. They're very portable. You can travel with them easily. You can throw them away if they're not clean enough for you. Disposable, but these work very well. I'm going to show you quickly how to scrape your tongue. You have to gag reflex. It may be a little difficult because in the beginning you do have to get as far back as you can, and that may be difficult. I had a little bit of that, and I've grown used to it. In the beginning, also, you're going to get a little yellow exudate coming off of the tongue scraper. Don't let that freak you out. It may even bleed a little bit. Again, that's just an inflamed tongue and a brownish tongue. You have to scrape that off. Eventually, though, after scraping for a few weeks, you'll see nothing coming off of this except some clear fluid, and you'll know that you've done a good job. So, real quick, I'm going to show you how to scrape your tongue. There are a few different settings here. I'm just going to pick the easy setting, and basically, you just scrape the back of your tongue. That's one way to do it. This one's a little easier to grab onto. Get as far back as you can, and just pull it forward. So that's it. One more thing you have to do. Sorry about that. But a clean tongue is part of having a clean mouth. Thanks for listening.